Hey there guys, today we're taking a look at the title First Descendant running on the AMD Ryzen 9 7940HS. Here you can see we're running the game at the lowest in-game graphics settings and we are using AMD's FSR setting but at quality. I did also set the visibility all the way up to ultra so that we can get the maximum render distance, but everything else is set to low. Overall, this actually gives us a very playable experience on this very powerful mobile APU. This of course is running on a mini PC right now with the 7940HS. We have a target TDP right now of 65 watts. You certainly could go higher. You could set it to 70, or some people even will set their systems all the way up to 80 watts, but there are severe diminishing returns at this point where there's really no major benefit to going that direction. That said, visually speaking, the game does seem to look at least decent enough, especially considering that we are using the lowest in-game graphics settings. Though if we were able to turn things up, things would look noticeably better. But considering that we're able to actually use FSR at just a quality preset without really having to sacrifice much of anything in terms of performance, I think it's a welcome addition. Normally for modern titles, a lot of the times with APUs, you do actually end up needing to use FSR at the performance preset or sometimes balance. So the fact that we're able to use quality here and still get a playable experience is nice to see. Though of course, if you want that above 60 FPS average, messing around with FSR or TSR is practically the only way to go about it, really. In general though, this is a very playable experience, and considering that this is a brand new free-to-play title, it is a welcome sight to see. If you're currently on the market for a mini PC and gaming is something that you actually really care about, going with an RDNA 3 based APU, especially one with the 780M, is practically necessary if you really want to have any kind of long-term playability in modern titles. This is about as good as it gets right now for AMD. There are going to be new chips launching later this year, but keep in mind that it will more than likely take a while for things to hit the market in terms of mini PCs, and the price points that they're going to be at are more than likely going to be noticeably higher than even this system is right now. So check the links down below if you are interested in picking up a system with this APU, or if you want to see what is currently available on the market. But as of right now, this is pretty much the ideal way to play this game on pretty much any mini PC that doesn't have a full dedicated graphics. So if you're on a system with a Vega APU, understand that you're more than likely not going to be able to get a playable experience even with FSR at its most aggressive settings. So again, if gaming is something that really matters to you, I would look into getting at bare minimum RDNA 2, but RDNA 3 is starting to get to a price point where it definitely is a far bigger consideration now than how it was when it originally launched. RDNA 3 did come with a noticeable price premium on the mini PC market. That price premium has pretty much eroded at this point, and the difference between RDNA 2 and RDNA 3 a lot of the times is sub $100, and at that price point you are way more likely to consider RDNA 3, considering that it is pretty much right now the best of the best that you can get. So check it out down below for sure. It's just great to see that there are brand new titles coming out that play really well on this APU even a year into its lifespan. It's something that historically does not really happen with a lot of APUs, so the fact that that is the case here is really welcome to see. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.